Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program 1.2 on medium with Milo Cucumber. Okay, so we had some interesting times. Can we warp to next morning, or is it the next morning? I think it's the next morning actually, that's the sun rising. Yes, we had some interesting times. We returned from a orbit of the moon last time, which is a big step up because it got us a lot of points in research and such. So let's have a look. We've got 292 research points. So basically that's enough to make 3 of the choices here and then still have some research left. So that's pretty cool. I've been debating with myself really, what we should do. I feel we should get heavy rocketry to say the least, to get the skipper engine. And electrics. Electrics makes it possible to get like things like satellites up and running. You get the Octo, you can do unmanned flights, you get lights. Those are very useful when landing, for instance on the moon. So we're gonna get this regardless of anything else. There we go. And we'll probably get the parts as well. We have plenty of money. We should consider doing upgrades as well. Let's see. Yeah, these are nice for building stuff in space. We're not doing that. Well, could make a rover as well. That's interesting. A hitchhiker storage container. That would be very useful. Space exploration. However, advanced flight control might be the way to go in this case. Instead of this, I mean, it's beautiful that we can take people along and have things like the mobility enhancer. But flight controls means we get access to the monopropellant tanks and the monopropellant thrusters, and also inline stabilizers that are slightly more effective. So, place anywhere RCS ports as well. Okay, so I think that's probably the way to go. Apart from heavy rocketry, which is a very good thing to have. Let's see, what else do we have? We have advanced construction, which would also benefit us greatly. Yeah, we might want to go for advanced construction instead and leave the landing bits for the next phase. I don't know. We can already land on the moon. I mean, it's not going to be as easy because we don't have RCS. But you don't really need RCS to land. It makes things a lot easier, but it's not required. So, I'm kind of tempted to say, heavy rocketry and advanced construction would be the way to go in this case. Landing gives you more landing options, really. An XL parachute, amongst others, which is totally cool. Yeah, we can already land on the moon. There's no reason we couldn't. And we'd be hard-pressed not to do that at some point. So we're going to get this. Get all the parts. Those are expensive, by the way. And I guess advanced construction would probably have preference over everything else at this point. Because we can get, and that's the reason I want it, we can get the Airstream Protective Shell, which enables us to launch satellites pretty much anywhere. We're going to get that as well. Wow, that took a chunk out of our money, but you know, we need those parts. So I'm not going to skimp on anything just yet. We'll do that once we get to this pit here, really. What is this? Advanced fuel system? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. What do these numbers represent? I don't even know. I really honestly don't even know. Well, if only I knew. I don't. It's fine. We've got 22 points of science left, which is awesome. We're going to have a look at the mission control active things. We got Explore Kerbin, which is cool. It's trivial. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbin. Park 2 vessels next to each other. That's relatively easy. That's actually really easy. In fact, it's probably a good part of rescuing a, okay, those are already around the moon. They're no longer around Kerbin. That's just not cool. I thought there were... We can test something at the launch site. I guess we should take that, just off-screen that at some point. And we're not getting any of these. Why? Why? I do not know. Okay. On the surface. Okay. Temperature surveys on the surface. Doesn't sound like a very good thing to do right now. Temperature surveys of Minmus. Okay. On the surface and in space flight. That's actually a pretty important mission right there. But man, no moon missions? Well, except for these. The problem is, rendezvous with a ship. Yeah, okay. Well, guess we'll get that later. But there used to be rescue missions from around Kerbin, which were pretty cool. But now we have to get them from the Mun, really, because of the upgrades we took, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, alright. That's fine. What I guess we could do is we could just go to the moon with a ship and just give it a go. We could get some money out of it and try and land there. And grab some more science, maybe, Alright, so I think what I should go for in this case, and I'm gonna just check that, is, should we do an unmanned lander? It's probably, I don't know. Unmanned control technology, small units only receive in relay control. It also provides automatic stabilization assistance, just as a live pilot would. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. So what we could do is we could send a probe to the moon. Does that sound about right? It does to me. I'm gonna just assume that we can. I'm gonna get the orbiter for this and then just sort of adapt it to land. I think we'll start with that. There we are. Just gonna load this one up. It's a cheap one. It's a cheap one. There we go. Take these off. Take this off. Get rid of the command module. No longer need it. We need the Octo for this, bruh. Yeah, the Octo. The Octo is our friend. We no longer... I don't think we need this, per se. I'm not sure. Does it have its own gyros, I wonder? It actually has reaction wheels. Okay, so we no longer need that. Great. So there's this. And what we would need, apart from something structural, not a brand adapter there, no. Structural fuselage, no. Aerodynamics. A nose cone, no. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm wondering how we're gonna do this. Design. Yes, quite. Rather. Yeah, maybe aerodynamics isn't as important in this case, and we just need to get this payload on the planet and land it. So I think that is what we're going for here. It's gonna add another stage. This is basically this is our return vehicle, if you will. I'm gonna get a drogue chute on that, like 2 of them. Preferably Snapchatting those on. There we go. So you got some drogue chutes. That's fantastic. And some regular chutes. Okay, can we put those on in a way that it doesn't freak me out? It doesn't look that way. Well, maybe if we twist you around. No, not like that. Like this. There we are. And then say, okay, fine. We'll put these back on, sort of the way they were. And then get these on here. There we go. And that should be 2 stages, really. We want to rescue this thing. Now this is already 7,000, which is a ton of money. Now we should get a lander stage going. So we'll just go for a stack decoupler. And then what we would need, in my opinion at least, is, oh yeah, we could totally get an Airstream protector shell here as well. We need it though. Would we need it? I don't think we would. I don't think this is gonna do too much dragging, maybe per se. What's the mess of this? Barely anything. Might as well do it, you know. And just here we are. That's our fairing. Funny business, isn't it? Fairing for the win. Or, and that's even better. Or, because we need to add power as well. We've got, otherwise, yeah, we need to add power. Where's power? Power? Power. There we go. We need some sort of power supply on top of this thing to keep, you know, functioning. And then maybe some on the side as well. Just make sure we have that. Maybe we could put 2 radials in. There we are. Just use the positioning we can use. The weight on it is so particularly small it doesn't matter as much. Is what I think. What I think we need to do. Okay, we need to make a new one. Clearly, aerodynamics. No, not aerodynamics. Yes, aerodynamics. Where's the thing? Where's the structural? I've forgotten. Utility? No. Man, all of a sudden I don't know where things are. What? Payload? Oh, here we are. Yeah. I was like, no way. Alright, let's see. And somewhere like this, and then up, and then like this. There we are. That looks great. Love it. Alright, so a small landing engine is what we're gonna get here. Nothing too fancy. I'm thinking like a fuel tank, maybe like this, and then possibly something that we can lose when we launch or have launched back into space. It's gonna be one expensive probe though, man. But we're not gonna complain about that. No sirree. That's just what you do when you... Oh, we could use this. Slow us down and get back up. And set us down on the ground. It's 9 tons. Although I feel we might need a little bit more fuel. Maybe, perhaps, likely. Can we... Don't want to upset our counterpart. Okay. Okay, yeah. What about... Can we do it like this? We can. Question obviously being, is this a smart move? I have no clue. I don't know how much weight we'll be gathering doing this. These are gonna be our landers as well. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that actually works fine. They're gonna bump into there. They're basically they're dumping tanks. They're dumping tanks. That's what they are. We're gonna use them as such. This is gonna be our landing stage thing. Do we do engines on those, or maybe really make them into dumping tanks? Not sure. I am not sure at all. This could be complete overkill. And I have no idea if this will, you know, this might successfully land or not. That's where my concern is right now. I'm I mean, you can get to the Mun based on a vehicle like this, and you could totally do stuff there. However, getting off the Mun, you need a lot of energy, you know, like to make it work. And I'm strutting this up for a reason. I'm worried about the general construction here. So there we go. That's that unit. And now we need an engine that's powerful enough on the Mun to actually lift us. But I think the Terrier engine should be fine. Is my thought here. Okay, this thing weighs how much? Can we tell? Do we know? It's under 10 tons. Okay. It's under 10 tons. And this will be, well, it should be enough to lift it up. Pretty much all the way. I am gonna call it the Orbiter 11 probe. So basically it's the probe version of the Orbiter 11. I'm gonna just measure how heavy the top of the other orbiter is, just to make sure that we don't overweight it. It's probably slightly overweight, slightly obese. And then we're gonna do the staging on this one. So let's have a look. There we are. So if we dump this, how much is left? 1.9 tons. Yeah, see, that's slightly different. Oh boy. Open. No, that's fine. Don't save. We don't need to. Orbiter 11 probe. This is much heavier, and thus it will require a lot more lift. A lot more lift, actually. We're talking a major amount of more lift. So more power. These engines generally get us almost all the way up. So my reasoning would be that we've got plenty of thrust to get this into orbit. But after that, we're gonna need all the thrust we can muster, basically, to get to the Mun. Interesting. You know what? We're gonna see if this launches and see what it does. If we can get it into orbit, we're gonna keep it. This is sort of a test model. It could very well be that this is way too heavy to actually do a landing on its own. We're gonna make sure these drop tanks are well enough equipped here. Okay, yeah, that's actually fine. Once this thing fires, that goes. That's perfect. We would need that. Is that gonna damage my drop tanks though? One wonders. That could actually drop. Well, kill the drop tanks. Do we want that? Probably not. How heavy is one of those drop tanks? The fuel tanks, how heavy are they? I want to know. 0.3, okay, that's not much. And these are 1 ton each. So basically 4 of the 10 tons here are these drop tanks. Good to know. Good to know. They are, you know, we need that to get actual. Wow. If this is 10 tons, by the way, are we gonna slow it down with the just one engine? Don't know. Do not know. Is tough. Very tough decision. This is very tough decision. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's actually not supposed to be in the same stage here. It's nice of you to say, okay, we'll get rid of those, but really don't want to. Honestly, if I may say so, I would like to have these up here, if at all possible. There we go. Okay, and that one needs to be right there. That's the weight shedding bit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think that we should be okay lifting this. Not sure if it's gonna work. And we may actually have to build a more efficient rocket in the center here. Yeah, this looks very expensive. 40k, man. Right, well, if it launches and if it works, it works. Don't know though. Oh, we haven't actually put an antenna. Oh my god, it's wobbly. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Wobbly rockets, no. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. We need to fix the wobbliness before doing anything else. Wobbly rockets, generally not recommended. Wobbly rockets. No. Just no. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna say no. No. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to have all struts all the time. Here we are. And maybe we can get that like that. No! Oh crap. Okay. How did you not do it in the other position? That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. And maybe you should do it more on the outside here. I don't know. I don't know, bros. Okay, that's it then. Yeah, there we go. So this is our assembled rocket right there. So that's good. Still pretty freaking expensive. We need to put an antenna on. Because without like a high gain antenna, we're not going anywhere, I think. Where's the antenna? Communication. Communitron. Blah, 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 blah. And let's put you on the backside here for this part. There we are. Cool. We brought an antenna. I love it. Let's launch. Okay, so now I hope that the staging is still as it's supposed to be. Yes, it looks like it is. Perfect. It is also stable, which is nice. And it actually does rather well, I'll say. The weight, though. The weight is not distributed correctly. That is an issue. As you know, you want your weight to just be distributed correctly. Kind of badly. Okay, this is alright. We're going up. We're well up to speed too. Wow. That's nice. Very nice. You have to manually steer this. You're manually steering it. So totally manually steering it. And we're going up, baby. This is going faster than I expected. Wow. We'll lose some thrust soon. In fact, we just lost some thrust. There we are. That's fine. Let's go to 2/3. Still going up, which is also fine. Good job there, rocket. Over 10 kilometers, we should just push it. At the 90, I guess at the 90. We'll go for the 90-degree angle here. It's safe now. It's safe now without tipping over too much. There we go. So yes. This will require some testing still. But I'm actually relatively confident about how this is going. It's a little wobbly, and it's not going anywhere near the other rocket efficiency-wise, but whatever works. We're gonna get to 1,000 meters per second fairly soon, and we are going out there. Looks like, yeah, we're pushing it out now. Sweet. Well, freaking done. All right, we're gonna lose the other rockets here soon. Goodbye. Ooh, kind of worried about that bit. Okay. That's a design flaw right there. Okay, yeah, we need to, I'm not sure what broke there, but something broke. Hold on. Did we lose this? We didn't lose anything, did we? I think we're fine. Nope, we're not fine. We are not fine at all. Oh my god, that engine actually started. That's the problem. Okay, okay. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. This, for sure. But this, why is that starting? What the hell is that all about? You're not even supposed to start already. You're supposed to go over here. Oh man. Stupidity of this game sometimes, really. But I'll go with it. Alright, so now, good that we had the test flight. We're gonna try that again. And this time we should be okay. Launch. Expensive probe, 40k, but you know, going to the moon will get us stuff. We'll prove that we can get there. We might even go for some permanent reconnaissance capabilities there with this unit. It's kind of what I want to go for here, if possible. It's hard getting it to that nice to that particular position on the 90 line here, which is necessary if we want to ever go to the moon. About 300 meters per second is fine. Let's go to 2/3 speed. 5 kilometers up. That's actually really hefty. I'm gonna let go of these. Okay. This is going okay. This is going okay. I'm gonna just pedal to the metal here for a second. Because, like, we need to. We need to do the pedal to the metal thing. Okay, yeah, please. Please, rockets. No. Come on. We need to be on a straight line here. Thank you. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Stability assist still working out for us. It's tipping over a little bit. That's fine. Go to 90. Go to 90. Go. Get to 90. Just get there. Awesome. Whew. We're on our way. We are on our way. I have no freaking clue where we're going to end up and if we get anywhere near the moon, but I think we... Well, the moon, whatever. The thing we need to go to. 20 kilometers up. So, 58... Oh, actually, this is more efficient than the other one. Huh. Go figure. We are way more efficient than the previous attempts. Using these will help. And we've got orbit now, which also helps. And we're gonna push it like sideways. Yeah, we're almost up in the out of the atmosphere. So I'm just gonna push it forward now to accelerate. Oop, not that far forward. That would have been by it, okay? This engine has got some issues getting propelled in the atmosphere. Obviously, that is a thing. We are slowly gaining on the APO. It's also a thing. However, that's still half our fuel. And once we hit that thin atmosphere, we're barely gonna have any trouble accelerating to maximum speed and orbit of actual curving. How high up are we? 76. That's nice. That's lovely. Yeah, I think this probe is gonna get there. Which is really good. 1600 meters per second already. And accelerating, I guess. Yeah, we are moving away from the APO again. Are we gonna make orbit with this stage? That would be ideal. Would be best. I don't know. We might. We might actually do that. Look at that. Look at it go. Look at it go. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here for a second. Warp there. And then use the rest of our fuel to make the most efficient burn possible. Okay, just before the APO. Time warp complete. And do we still have... Oh god, okay. We need... Do we have power? We do have power. We just barely... We can barely move here. Okay. Not having a reaction wheel actually sucks. Okay. That's that stage. And that's the... That's our fairing. It's off. This is the penultimate stage. Which is excellent, because this is what we need to make a nice circle. Penultimate stage. Well done. And we should have a circularization soon. We do. It's pushing it up. It's pushing that one up as well, but that's fine. Not gonna be a very, you know, straight orbit, but it's an orbit nonetheless. Right, there we go. So a periapsis of 77 and an apoapsis of whatever. That should get us to the Mun relatively quickly. Let's see if we can get an encounter with said object. Oh, here we go. We got a nice Mun encounter here already. It's a bit far off still, though. I'm not gonna say it's ideal. This, though, looks somewhat promising. Can we... Ooh, that's gonna just launch us into the Mun. That's gonna get us to 135 something, which I guess is alright. 135 is actually just fine. Yeah, totally. Alright, how far away are we from that point? Not that far. Interesting. Alright, well, and we need to burn for 2 minutes. So I am gonna try and get control of the ship now. It's barely responding to anything I do, and we need to start maneuvering towards that thing. And then just flat out running away from it. We're gonna try and push it into the into our thing here, our apoapsis. And we're pushing it. We're pushing it. There we are. We're just gonna go for it. Go for it. Come on, engine. The little engine that could. Using a lot of stage. Let's look at the stage fuel. Oh yeah. Stage fuel is going, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Come on, you're gonna get us there. I know you can. Go full speed ahead, I guess. It's the best we can do right now. We're accelerating at ridiculous speed. This engine is so efficient. It's taking such a long time, but it's so efficient. Alright, we're halfway there. We should be able to make it on the final stage with relative ease and landing. So, yeah, we need to push it a little bit further out to actually get there. Come on. We can barely keep up. And we started a little late, that's the problem. We're past the nodes. And we started burning this late, so. But, you know, if once we lose the extra weight of this particular stage, we should be fine. Trying to still push it. Actually, it's going so quickly. It's going so quickly. It really is. Yeah. Surely we should be able to make it there. There we are. Bam! Still good. Still good on our maneuver. Okay, now we should start slowing down. want to overburn. Okay, that's a... That's fine. I will take that, I think. Perfect. Nice. Well done. Alright. So, that worked out. And now we're just gonna warp over here. And see what the Mun does to our trajectory. And hopefully we can still control this thing without too much trouble. But what I think I'll do is go to the staging mode for a second and get our antenna out. So that we have some form of control. We didn't put any lights on this thing, that's stupid. Extend antenna. There we are, we have an antenna now. This should, yeah, we've got nice data now. Great, we've got full control of this object now. Cool. Alright, let's warp here. See what we get. What kind of nice little... Ah, here we go. Oh, stop. Yes, this is fine. Okay. So I guess what we'll do... If we get to the periapsis... Warp there. Go on, warp. And then maneuver ourselves into such a position... Oops, stop. That we can actually... Oh, it's like a... It's really sluggish. And we can actually brake at the periapsis, preferably. Okay, how's this showing me? What is this showing me? I'm wondering. Okay. What the hell? Not quite sure what's going on here, guys, but I'd like to brake a little bit more, man. Brake, you know. I'm gonna brake here, and I'm gonna brake hard. Get the stability assist up. Okay. Orbit. We got an orbit. A somewhat functional orbit, which is good. And I think we can land at some point. I do believe so. Yep. Alright. Well, we're gonna see that next time. I'm gonna leave it here. I've been recording for like 40 minutes. It's long enough. We're gonna see if we can land this thing on the Mun. This is a whole new chapter, and it's not in one of our missions. It's just something we wanted to do. I may have to correct our trajectory, by the way. But yeah, we're in good shape here. We've got everything we need for this probe to function, and we are going to be, well, hopefully. I suspect we are going to be very successful. And I just realized I actually put the antenna on twice. I'm not sure why. That's like a spare antenna. Can we still open this thing without breaking it? Yes, we can. Okay. That's cool. In that case, we have a spare antenna. Should things go completely wrong? I don't think it will, but you never know, right? Alright, anyway. Next time... Providing there is a next time, but I think there will be. We're gonna land on the Mun with this probe. This 40,000 Kerbin dollar probe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please share the video if you are, if you know people who would be interested to see this. And see you all next time. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and or comment. And please also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you again. Cheers.